Lady and gentlemen, welcome back to the Joe Levy experiment. Hope you guys are hungry today. Hope you guys get a real empty stomach because today we are eating a giant slice of humble pie. In fact, not even a slice of humble pie. We are eating an entire pie of humble pie. We are going to eat so much humble pie that we gain 314 pounds of humble pie. So let's just jump into it, people. So, as the real diehards of the channel know, as the real investors know, I made a video last week talking about a roast battle I was going to do against this has-been called Yellow Paco. Now, most people, when they're comedians and they do roast battles, they keep it very simple. You know, they write 5 jokes or 15 jokes. They go to the show, they shake hands, they have a battle and they move on with their day. They don't make a big deal out of it. But you know me, I try to do things a little bit differently around here. So I'm like, yo, I have this roast battle. This guy's a little bit famous. He's a little bit vulnerable. Let me make an entire YouTube video roasting him. Let me post all week on my story how I'm going to destroy him and he sucks and he's a loser and I'm a real comic and he sucks. So I was doing that for an entire week, kind of hyping up the fight because nobody sells a fight anymore. Nobody sells a fight. Everyone's a wimp. Nobody has the balls to say, I'm going to go win and I'm going to destroy you. So I'm like, you know what? I'll be different. I'll say I'm going to destroy him. And, it didn't work out exactly the way I wanted to. So we're going to watch that video today. But I kind of want to give a little bit of background about my experience in comedy, Fight Club, and roast battling in general real quick before we jump into it, right? So, first of all, thank you so much, guys. Last week, my video hit 1,000 views. My first time ever hitting 1,000 views. I feel like PewDiePie when he made a thank you video about hitting 100 subscribers. And then, can cut back to this in the future when I get 1 billion views. But I don't do it for the views. I do it for the love of the game, as you could tell clearly by my lack of views. So, anyways, when I first started off comedy, I started doing these roast battles, and I lost my first 4 of them. So I started out 0-4 in these roast battles, right? And then I went on a 4-game win streak, and I tied. And honestly, I was really proud of myself. Like, Comedy Fight Club doesn't mean a lot to a lot of people, but, I care about comedy, and I love doing stand-up so much that, I like to take any victory I could get. So the fact that I started out 0-4, and then won 4 games in a row, it really did mean a lot to me on a personal level. And I know people might be watching that and making fun of me like, oh, this guy's such a loser. But no, it really did mean a lot to me that I was able to, come from 0-4, like a really embarrassing record, and then win 4 games in a row. And then around a month ago, I had another roast battle and I won. So I had a winning record. So, I was feeling good about myself. I was like, you know what, Joe, you lost your first 4. You now won your 5th. You're really starting to be something. You're really starting to, like, at least, even if you're not making it financially or whatever, right? You're really starting to improve yourself and at least taking the smaller wins when you can. So I actually was proud of myself to that certain extent. Just like if you can't do if you could only do 0 push-ups and then you're able to do 1 push-up, every small victory counts, right? So I was very proud of myself in that extent. Okay, so now I'm doing this roast battle. I actually hit up Matt Maron, the commissioner of Comedy Fight Club. I message him. I say, hey, I want to do this. I want to battle again. I'm dying to get back out there, because I do have a fun time doing it, right? So he sets me up with this guy. I check this guy out. He's like 50K Instagram followers. So I think, you know what? I'm going to use this as an opportunity to, maybe snip a little bit, to try to take control, try to assert myself and stop being such a bitch all the time. I wanted to really try to move up in the world, but, anyway, so I make this, I'm like, you know what? I get high one day. I'm like, I have a great strategy. I'm going to make an entire week roasting the guy, make an entire video roasting this guy, and really try to, make the most out of every opportunity I'm given. So I start doing that, and then I make an entire video hating this guy, right? So I'm posting my story all week how I'm going to beat this guy, and he's ugly, and how he's Asian, all, really embarrassing things about him, right? And then I record the video on, I think it was a Friday, right? And then Friday night, I go out into the city to do comedy, and who do I see? I see this guy right there. And I'm like, dude, I never see this guy ever again. I never run into this guy. I never, ever run into him. And I happen to see him literally 5 hours after I sit in my bedroom yelling for 20 minutes how this guy sucks. I run into him. And he's actually a pretty nice guy. Was a pretty nice guy. We had a good conversation. And, he gets it. He understood what I was doing. So, anyways, Sunday comes, it's time for the roast battle, and dude, I have no jokes. You know, I am just not prepared. I should I spent too much time just thinking about stupid online insults and not enough time thinking about the actual fight I was gonna do. You know, too much time talking shit, not enough time training. Now, before I actually watch this video, I actually want to give a quick disclaimer, right? Because when it comes to artists, you know, talking about their own art, I generally think for the most part, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter what I think. I think if you're an artist, once you put something out into the universe, it doesn't matter what you say. You know, it's none of my business. Once I release something into the world, it's none of my business what I think about it. It just doesn't matter. It's like when J.K. Rowling said Dumbledore is gay. It's like, no, he's not. If he was gay, it would have been in the book. Like you saying it's not up to you if he's gay or not. It's up to the reader interpreting the book if he's gay or not. Just because you wrote the book and you say he's gay doesn't mean he's gay. So I'm gonna go through this battle. I haven't watched it yet. I'm gonna cringe. I'm gonna cope. I'm gonna make excuses probably, but none of that matters. All that matters is what you guys take away from the video and how you guys react to it. So yeah, without further ado, let's watch Comedy Fight Club. I'm gonna link the full video in the description down below, but this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard for me to watch this. I'm just letting you know I'm gonna cringe. It's gonna be embarrassing, but hey, listen, I try to be as open as possible with the fans. I was debating whether I should admit I lost and, you know, take the L, be a humble person, or go full, just like Trump, full 2024, where you never admit defeat, just full lying psychopath. I wasn't sure what to do. You know, full stop the steal. I wasn't sure what route to go. But anyways, I decided, let me be a human being. Let me relax. Let me watch this video. You know, let me see. Maybe I did deserve to win. Maybe it was stolen. I'm not exactly sure. Let's watch this. Let me just quickly refresh the video and then make sure there's no ads, blah, blah, blah. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so they're about to introduce me. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Okay. Okay, without further ado, let's have some Schadenfreude here. You guys know what Schadenfreude is? You guys know what Schadenfreude? It's a pretty good word. Schadenfreude. It means like pleasure in other people's pains. It's a German word. You don't worry about it. It's not for everyone. Only high IQ people like myself. But anyways, let's go ahead and watch this video. Dude, this fucking judge was pissing me off. God damn it. Fucking hell.
Just by thinking about it. Meat base 44.
What the hell? Hold on a second. Okay, so they're gonna introduce me. They're gonna introduce the other guy. Then we're gonna start the battle. Dude, dude, this fucking judge was pissing me off because before the battle, I didn't know this guy was judging, right? I came to the fight early because, you know, Kobe shows up to his games like 10 hours before, and I was like, yo, does the guy I'm roasting look like a? I was like, yo, does the guy I'm roasting look like a lesbian? And he's like, I don't know. I'm judging, so I can't really tell you, bro. You think I give a fuck if you're judging? Like, shut the fuck up. You're not important. God, he was pretty funny, but still, I'm like, okay, you're judging. Okay, so what? I don't give a fuck. Like, oh, you're judging, so you can't tell me if the guy looks like a lesbian. Like, oh, I don't want to be impartial. Bro, get over yourself. It pissed me off, you know? I guess I'm making enemies now. I guess I just completely quit my comedy career. I'm just going all out making enemies. No, it fucking pissed me off. Oh, I'm judging. I can't tell you if he looks like a lesbian. Okay, great. Oh, wow, you say the dignity of Comedy Fight Club there. Okay, so let me watch my video. Let me react to me taking the L. They're going to introduce me, introduce Yellow Paco, and then the fight will begin. I'm going to chime in here. Again, what I say doesn't matter because I know a lot of people, they kind of think my word is bond. They take everything I say as fact, but it's not. You know, this is just my interpretation of an event that happens. It doesn't matter that I'm there. Also, my computer got hacked. I keep getting this thing pop up because my computer got hacked. So let me know if you know how to fix that, please. Okay, let's go.
Dad, introducing first, he'll make you feel less bad about all the anti-Semitism in New York City, Joe Levy!
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Comedy Fight Club. Nice to see you guys. I'm gonna have fun. It's gonna be good. And I think I want to win. That's my goal. And I want to humiliate the other person, try to make them feel bad. And yeah, it's nice to meet you guys. Pleasure to be here. Thank you. Okay, so too many words there. You know, what I was trying to do is I was trying to get comfortable on stage, kind of just be myself. You know, whenever I start out a set, I'd like to just kind of like be myself, be in the moment. But I think I had too many words and it kind of teetered off towards the end. And I didn't end on a laugh like I wanted to. So kind of an awkward start. Not the worst start in the world. I kind of was able to find my footing a little bit, but kind of a little bit of an awkward start there. I'm good. All right, see, okay, you're getting it. Okay, see, also my goal is not always to win. My goal sometimes is just to have a good time, make the audience feel good, and put on a show. So you see, what I'm kind of doing here is I'm kind of making fun of myself a little for the expense of the audience. Like, okay, I'll kind of be the joke in the first second, but I shouldn't have done that. I should have been strong, and I should have been powerful, and I shouldn't have let myself degrade myself for these fucking idiots.
Go ahead. Yeah. We are going to be your opponent now, and I want to be clear. He chose his own entrance music tonight for this. He looks like a male nurse who gets fired for sexually harassing his patient.
So I was actually going to make a joke how he looks like a nurse. Funny enough, I was going to say how he looks like a lesbian nurse, but then I asked this guy, "Oh, does he look like a lesbian?" He's like, "Oh, I'm judging." Oh, okay, Gordon Ramsay, get over yourself.
It's Paco!
That's yellow Paco to you. Dude, see this? He came up to the Hitler song where he says "Hail Hitler," which doesn't bother me at all. You know, I appreciate good music as much as the next guy, but also, you know, it's solid psychological tactic. Gotta give it to him. You know, solid tactic off the bat, trying to get in my head. Gotta respect it. Gotta respect the Hail Hitler in this situation. See, I'm getting some laughs. I'm making people laugh. They think I'm funny. You know. See, I'm making fun of this guy? Come on, that's something.
What's up, Paco? How you doing tonight?
Pretty good.
You ready for this fight?
See, I go up there, I'm all nervous. I'm like, and he's like, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. But you see, I'm trying to be funny. Okay, whatever. It's not an excuse. I'm just saying the different schools of thought. You know, whatever. This is pissing me off. Watching this fucking bullshit. Come on, this is so annoying. Why'd I do this? God, I hate you guys.
Yes. All right, spot jokes, tit for tat. Joe, Paco, which one of you would like to go first?
I'll go first. Oh, okay. Yeah.
See, I usually like to go first to assert my dominance, you know? It's kind of like in Star Wars when Han shoots first. You gotta always go first to assert your dominance, you know? It's crazy. See, I was trying to be tough. I was like, yeah, but I'm not tough. I ruined it. I can't do the tough guy act after I did the whole, like, act. It doesn't work.
First, Paco's going to sing Fight Club. What do you say? Are you ready for this fight?
God bless Matt Maron. He might be the smartest person with a brain tumor that I know.
Alright, Joe, with Joe, this fight starts now.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
How you guys doing? Nice to be here. Pleasure to see you. You know, it's good. So, everyone look at Paco. So he has an interesting look, because he has the eyes of an Asian, but the face of a lesbian. So it's like his eyes look like his pussy, you know? Okay, I don't think that was that bad. Maybe I should have said vagina instead of pussy. I think that might have hit a little bit hard, but that wasn't the worst jokes. Asian eyes, come on. Something. But it didn't work. Yeah, the people don't like it. They didn't like it. I don't know. See, honestly, I don't know if that was that bad of a joke or just I didn't say it right. Honestly, I can't tell. It wasn't the best joke ever, but like I think it deserved a little more than that. Come on.
It has concepts of a plan.
Oh, shut up, fucking DJ. Pissing me off. Fucking DJ. Fucking annoying.
You DJ, come on, we're just starting. You're gonna be alright? Joe's voice is very annoying.
Come on. Is it that annoying? Is it that annoying?
Joe's voice is very annoying. It sounds like Iranian missile sirens. Because when people hear it, they know a Jew's bombing.
See, even the DJ fucked up his joke. Like, dude, that was a solid joke. Okay, so I gotta give it to Paco. That was a legit joke. He definitely won the first round. Listen, I want to see if he actually deserved the win, or I'm just so unlikable and annoying that they voted against me. Honestly, so far, that was a pretty good joke. My voice is annoying, or so I've been told. I kind of find it very pleasant. Some people find it very sexually arousing, actually. But I guess, you know, we're not talking about your mom here, so.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, 0-0 then, dude. No.
He was actually letting me off the hook there. He was saying 0-0, but I didn't take it because I wanted to assert my dominance.
Nothing. That wasn't nothing. 1.5. At least 1.5 to 0. I'll give it. I'll be tied here. Yeah.
Stop talking. Just fucking say it, Joe. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, so listen, Paco used to be a famous guy, and then he got canceled because he sent an unsolicited dick pic to a fat lady. Dude, you know how ugly you have to be for a fat lady to turn down your shrimp?
How'd that get nothing? How nobody I thought that was funny. Dude, that was not a bad joke. Come on. I worked so hard on that one. Unlike his penis.
Did turn it down.
Okay, so then the fat lady behind me, her words, not mine, says, we did turn it. She said something about like turning it down.
It's true, I did turn it down.
She said it's true, I did turn it down. Got a huge laugh.
Let the record show that like a Marvel vs. Capcom like tag team scene, dude. I don't think you're fat at all, by the way. You look great.
So I just said, I don't think you're fat at all. You look great. Let the record show from my girlfriend. That was an ironic joke because she was judging. I wasn't giving her a sincere compliment. Please don't whip me when I get home. I was saying, I don't think you look fat. You look great because she's judging. So it was like a fake butter up to the judges type thing. I'm so sorry I said that, baby. Please don't beat me when I get home.
You want to have unprotected sex?
Then I was like, fuck. As soon as that DJ dropped the sound effects, I was like, goddamn, I'm getting so beat when I get home.
Like most Jews, Joe eats Chinese for Christmas. Every year he orders the cream of some young guy.
I don't get that joke. So I honestly, he is winning so far. I gotta give it to him. God damn it.
Yeah, every year I eat your mom's pussy, actually.
All right, see now that just bottom of the barrel. Now I'm really just struggling. I'm just like really digging for it, going for nothing, doing your mama jokes, doing like, damn. That's how you know I really wasn't in my best right there. Just wow, that was. Oh my God, what are you doing? Jeez, that's how you know I was really struggling there. I just was going for your mama jokes, just the lowest bottom of the barrel, man. Bottom of the zipper there. That was embarrassing. God, but I was trying at least. I was trying to throw out haymakers, man. But not that bad, honestly. Relatively speaking, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I do eat his mom's pussy, so. I'm kidding. Please don't beat me, girlfriend.
Extra for that, you know? So, here's the sad part about Paco, is that, no, it's actually very sad. His full name is actually...
At least I'm not looking at my phone the whole time. At least I have the dignity to stand up there, look the audience in the eye, and have some respect.
Taylor...
Let me go back.
No, it's actually very sad. His full name is actually William Taylor Picard. His parents gave him a beautiful white name. Like a nice, respectable name, and this is how you're acting. It's disgusting. William Taylor? More like, will you sexually harass me?
See, I need to learn how to shut up because the first half of that joke did well, but the second half, it just bombed. But like, dude, the first half, I was actually pretty funny. I was like, yo, parents gave you a white name. I said that in the original video I made about him, and somehow that was the biggest laugh of the night I got. But then, I don't know why, I still don't know why the second half of that joke bombed, because like, am I that annoying? Like, is my voice that annoying? I was like, what? I was just so confused, but I thought that was pretty funny.
I saw that.
See, I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to be folksy. I'm like going into the audience, pointing at people, making them uncomfortable, doing what I do.
That feels like you're forcing a laugh in her mouth. Joe Levy kind of looks like the sour warhead guy.
What does a sour warhead guy look like? I don't even know. I'm so uncultured. What does a sour warhead guy look like? Sour warhead. Oh, yeah. No, I do look like that. I do be looking like that. Yeah, I do be looking like that. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah, I do be looking like that. That's funny. Well, he's just jealous because his eyes never even opened this much in his life, so. All right, I gotta stop with the Asian jokes, man. It hasn't worked this whole past 2 weeks.
That's really funny to me because sour warhead is what his Jewish grandmother gave to Nazis.
You know what? Pretty solid. I gotta give him that. Sour warhead is what my grandmother gave to Nazis. I mean, dude, jokes on that Nazi guard. My grandma did not give good head. something. At least I put it on the show for the people I'm yelling at. So some entertainment value, at least, you know. Some people like it when you do stuff like that. Some people like it when you yell at the audience and go, "This guy sucks. That wasn't funny." Sometimes they don't, and sometimes it didn't work. See, he was eating candy. Look, he was eating candy. See, look, he was eating candy. Of course he laughed at it. He was literally eating candy in the moment. That's like if somebody makes a fat joke while you're pregnant. Or if someone makes a joke about it being a useless member to society while you're pregnant.
Alright. So, okay, so in one...
Okay, good job there. Kind of slowing down the crowd, kind of waiting for the momentum to die down for a little. Not bad. Good job, Jumps. I'm proud of you. Good job there.
1 year, William...
So what I try to do here is my mistake. I'm setting up this joke. My mistake was I didn't really do tight, like just jokes. I tried to do more like ideas and I was trying to be meaner and more existentially mean instead of just like succinctly funny. So this next joke, instead of trying to write it as a tight joke, I tried to just write it as like an overall your life sucks type of thing, and it didn't work the way I wanted it to work.
William's dad came out of the closet and his girlfriend cheated on him. William...
You can see he's actually hurt, by the way. You can see his face. He's actually legitimately hurt by that.
Everybody you love has been lying to you. You have nobody. It's all a farce. I'm the only person you have.
So you could tell he was a little disgusted by that. Like, it actually started to get him a little. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Like, just be nice to me.
I don't even like him. That's it.
Damn, bro. That is where I lost the battle. Right there is where I lost the battle. I tried being too avant-garde towards the end of it, and I feel like up until this point, it wasn't even. He was definitely winning, but I had a chance at least. My last two jokes were funny. I could have actually walked away with the dub, but that joke really bombed. So I think that's when I officially lost the battle.
Joe has no ass.
That's funny.
He doesn't have buns. He has unleavened bread.
See, he's not that good. I blew it.
Thank you guys.
And this is where I really, really blow it. This is going to be so embarrassing to watch. I'm going to cringe so much watching this. It's actually going to be so humiliating. I tried doing this weird, like, avant-garde, anti-roast, like, Norm Macdonald type thing. It just completely backfired, and, like, it actually is so humiliating to watch this. Oh, my God.
I appreciate it. I want to say that, this guy...
Oh, so I'm kind of talking to myself in this video. I'm pretending I'm talking to him, but I'm actually talking to myself, genuinely.
He's a good guy, but, he's very, desperate for fame and approval, and he once let Bobby Lee spit in his mouth on a podcast.
Robert Kelly, but close.
Dude, I just want to say, listen, I love you, and just be yourself, and you don't need to do this stuff anymore. And I think if you start embracing your true self, you'll actually find a good path out, and you'll find a make out of darkness, and that's all I want to say. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ.
That's it? Alright, guys, luckily the allegations were false, but...
No, they weren't.
I battled Peter James Fowler, he just kept bringing it up, and that shit made me feel bad. I really wanted to kill myself. And then
Well, to be fair, a lot of us want to kill ourselves after listening to Peter James Fowler.
I heard Joe Levy's voice, and I was like, dude, life isn't that bad. He's accusing me of shit. You guys feel more uncomfortable when he talks.
Wow, see, the sad part is the battle is really up for the taking. I really could have won that. I really could have won if I was just on my game. He didn't do that well. It was definitely a winnable battle. But yeah, let's watch these judges make fun of me now. And honestly, you could see, as soon as I realized I wasn't going to win, the joy and the happiness was just zapped from my face. Always shake hands, respectable, good battle. He did good. Respect to you, Paco. Good job. You deserve to win. I'm going to give you... I made fun of you all week. I am a respectable guy. I'm a legit gentleman. I'm going to give it up when I can. You deserve to win. Good game.
We'll go to our judges, starting with you guys. Fight Club, do you think the winner of this fight is Joe Levy?
No.
Dude, I was so shocked. I was like so genuinely shocked when that happened. Like, I don't know if you could see in my face like the expression. Like, I thought I was gonna win. Like, look at that. I was like flabbergasted.
Where's the winner of this fight? Paco!
See, wow.
Round vote goes to Paco. We'll go to our judges. Amanda Vasco, we'll start with you. What do you think of this fight?
I thought this was a lot of fun. It was like the battle of the guys who definitely don't say the N-word.
Who said that?
Joe, you look like you have a sheep who cheats on you.
I got a hot girlfriend. Fuck you. Fucking harder than you.
Came out with like such confidence. You're like, I fucking got this, okay? Like, I'm an expert at beating up minorities. And then you just took your job.
Okay, that was funny. Oh.
I think an attempt was made, and it should be respected.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did try.
There's another vote for Paco. He's got two. Paulina Breeze.
Yeah, Joel, you do have an interesting voice. You like say your jokes like you're giving like a presidential speech.
I will be president one day.
Ask not what comedy Fight Club can do for you.
As you can see, I'm just so defeated. I'm just so like out of it, like so just dejected, embarrassed, like just feeling horrible emotions right here. So I actually care. I genuinely care.
Who has the cooler samurai sword?
See, she's funny. That fat girl was funny.
But I do have to give it to Paco.
All right.
And then now, oh God.
Another vote for Paco. Sarah Barnett.
Well, based on that, things are looking pretty good for Palestine, I think, Joe, you were a little all over the place. You had some fun ones, but I feel like they were very long. And Paco, you were...
She's right. See, Sarah Barnett, respectable judge, actually gives solid comedy analysis. Gotta respect that.
normal, and that like really won us over.
See, he was normal, so he won us over. Because that's what comedy's all about, being normal. Yeah, great.
Yeah, but
Just bullshit. I deserve to win.
you both look like you're about to lose your house on DraftKings, so I'm sorry.
I don't use DraftKings. I'm banned.
Another vote for Paco.
Why is this? I stole this virus for all these years.
Only in comedy fight could someone come out to Heil Hitler and be called adorable.
That's true, and that was funny. I gotta respect
What do
that.
you think of this one? On behalf
This guy pissed me off so much.
of the guy, I eat a lot of candy. I think
Yeah, we could tell by your lack of frame and muscle.
creeps. But I'm gonna say I'm leaning towards Paco.
Oh, really? You're gonna say what everyone else said? What a surprise! I thought you'd stand out from the bunch based on how you're dressed and you act.
There's some young guys from Wayne's World, and you know, just there's nothing funny about it. But imagine I make a joke about that.
Yeah, imagine.
yeah, I mean,
That pissed me off.
Joe was able to both MC. well,
Yeah, it's called entertaining the audience. You should try it.
like tip your weight stuff, going into the audience doing crowd work. Truly deranged stuff.
Yeah, I'm deranged. Oh, me, I'm deranged because I want to entertain the audience instead of standing there at my phone saying nothing. Imagine I made a joke. No, I can't imagine it. It's literally impossible for me to imagine that. I'm deranged. Yeah, I'm deranged. Me.
That's a good first battle. I'm gonna give it to Paco though.
Another vote for Paco. He's got wrapped up with James Sheehan.
Dude, you could see once I hear that, just look at me. Look at my face. Look how sad I am.
Was this really only 5 jokes? It felt like a lot.
I like Dave Sheehan, man. He's a funny guy. This bald guy. This Mr. Clean guy. Johnny Sins guy.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody
Nazi.
stuff so loud and not be saying really anything. It's like the energy of those guys
Humpty Dumpty if he was anorexic.
on the L train who just live there and are just
You look like the L train.
yelling into the abyss.
Because you look like a train and you're an L.
Very odd
Your head is an abyss.
match between Benson Boone and his man.
Your head looks like an odd number, speaking of odd, like the number 0. Which is even, but you're not.
I'm glad you guys were able to stay friends after meeting at the Stop Asian Hate rally.
I would never go to that rally in my life.
Sour Warhead was a fun slogan.
You literally look like a candy bar, like a lemon head.
Alright, there's another
But respect, he's a funny guy.
Paco, guys. Come on, give it up for your
Shake the hands. Always shake hands. Be respectful. You know, I'm not Tom Brady. I shake hands after every game.
Paco.
Well, clearly I'm not Tom Brady. I fucking lost.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that walk of shame. And I got fat too. And you got fat too, you fucking loser. God. Okay, well, yeah, this was actually a longer video than I thought it would be, but, thank you guys for watching. To all the Levesters out there, I'm sorry I let you down. I'm sorry I disappointed you. I will be back stronger than ever. If you're new here, you gotta subscribe. This is the only place to watch content like this in the world. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day, and, take care. Take care.